Alright guys, back at it again. Chris, BlackRifle Survival, welcome back. Now today I'm going to be showing you some flashlights. We've got a new one from ThorFire. This is the VG15S. As you can see right here in the box. ThorFire contacted me and wanted me to review a couple flashlights, and of course I said yes, send them my way. Love flashlights. This is actually my first 18650 battery powered flashlight, so I figured I'd take it out of the box here, do some review up on a mountaintop, which I'll be including in the end of the video so you guys can see this in action here. I think I got that upside down. Looking in the viewfinder backwards. So definitely a great company. They make a solid flashlight in my opinion. 18650 battery, and very, very happy with it. So I'll go through the modes real quick with you guys, and then I'm going to intro the mountaintop view that we did and at the camping trip that I was at last weekend. So I think this will be pretty cool. I'm definitely going to be carrying this more often now that I see what its potential is with an 18650 battery. This thing's a freaking torch, so stay tuned. Okay, so I got the flashlight, but before I get to this, I'm going to go ahead and show you what's inside the box. So when it arrives, you will get it in this packaging. Obviously it's going to have less creases and bends and stuff, and not cut open because I already opened it. So inside, it's going to be a little neater. You're definitely going to get the instruction manual, very important to have so you know what your modes are. It's going to come with a bubble wrap that's going to have the flashlight inside. You're going to have an additional, this looks like a key ring and lanyard, so that way if you want you can hook it up. I usually don't use those. It does come, this is pretty cool, with a recharger for an 18650 battery with a USB cable. So having that supplied is really nice. I do have a different brand battery charger that runs through all AAAs all the way up to the 18650s and specialty batteries for that reason. So I don't need to use this. This takes forever, but it is included, and in a pinch you can use it. So it's free. It's cool. Alright, so into the flashlight here. Let's go ahead and pop out the battery. It did come with a battery. This one was a 300 milliamp or 3000 milliamp 3.7 lithium ion battery, ThorFire branded, as you can see. So that was included with this flashlight. Now inside the tail cap, your standard, you got your spring retention there, end cap, hollow tube, probably can't see in there. Nice pocket clip, it is removable. Got a bezel on the top here for striking. I don't really see a purpose for that on a flashlight. I'm not going to be hitting someone with the flashlight. I'd probably use other means for self-defense, as most people would. However, there are built-in modes for like strobe that are pretty painful to the eyes at night, so we'll get into that. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and just pop this manual open. Show you guys backwards here. At this point you can pause the screen so you can see all the modes, how long it will run on those modes, and the voltage or the watts I think it is, or lumens. I am so backwards on that. So I'm going to put this in front of me because I'm not the best at remembering all the modes. However, I can tell you which one's low and which one's turbo. So let's put this battery back in, keep this review rolling. Now when you're putting this back in, you have to keep positive pressure back down while you're twisting it. Just try not to cross thread it, because it's a good way to strip it. So basic mode, once your battery's charged, you're going to have a Firefly mode, which is one click. I'll cover that up. Okay, so that's going to be 0.5 lumens, and you're going to get 360 hours of runtime on that. So you could just set this out by accident and it's going to be on for a few days. So that's pretty cool. Next mode up is 50 lumens, so that's going to be another half click. So let me get back to this here. You've got a on off. It's a pretty hard press. Now in order to cycle through the modes, it's a half press, so you're not going to fully click it, you're just going to let it go. So half click, half click, half click, etc., etc. Okay, back on Moonlight. So now we're going to go to low, so half click. So this is your 50 lumens. This will run for 22 hours, so a little under a day. And then we'll click it over to mid. Sorry, it's really, really tiny print here, but got those inspector eyeballs, so I got to be able to see what I'm doing here. So we are in mid without blinding the screen. That's going to be 200 lumens. Again, I already did this on the mountain, so you guys are going to see this at nighttime, so don't worry about the indoor lighting. It's really horrible anyways. 200 lumens, 2 hours and 45 minutes, so you'll burn through your battery pretty quick on mid. So just be mindful of that. This is if you really want to see what's out there. You heard something, just click it twice, you'll be in mid. It does have a memory, so once you turn it off, it will go right back to that same mode, so keep that in mind as well. Which is why I like to cycle through back to low. Low keeps it on the 22-hour mode. So let's go back to mid. 200 lumens, high 600 lumens, and that's going to run for 1 hour and 25 minutes. So, of course, now I'm blinding myself on this so I can't see it. Alright, low, medium, high mode. 1 hour 25 minutes. This is on 600 lumens. And then the insane torch part I was telling you guys about is 1070 lumens, so 1070. And that's going to run for 45 minutes on turbo, which is pretty nuts. So yeah, you've got 200 meters max to throw. The intensity, I don't even know what that is. It's bright, I'll just put it that way. Impact resistance is 1 meter, so 1 meter up and drop. That's what it's rated for. It is an IPX8, so underwater is 2 meters. So you can definitely swim in a pool with this and not have a problem, but if you're scuba diving, that's not what this is for. Okay, and it does come with a spare O-ring, and I do remember, but I put it in another flashlight kit. So it does have a tail cap O-ring for the bulb up here on the front, which you can, I don't want to do it right now, but you can separate the front, as you can see. I did it anyways, so it's got those O-rings. So if you ever need to replace them, good to go. So the ThorFire VG15S, excellent flashlight. Now it's time to roll on the clip of the mountain. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Chris with BlackRifle Survival. I'm gonna cut this in here because actually with the lanyard and the keychain here, as you can see, it's pretty cool. It's a little snap swivel, you know, whatever. But you do have the 2 O-rings here, so it is included in the bag. I didn't put it with the other flashlight, I just didn't look hard enough. But it's here, so good to go on repairs and maintenance of your flashlight. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and review the ThorFire VG15S out here on the mountain range. We're going to test the brightness settings and see how much light we can throw from this flashlight with 118/650 battery. And yeah, we'll test it out. So we'll cycle through the modes. Right now it's on low, got a medium, high, turbo, strobe, and then moonlight. So you guys can see this here. I'm just holding up the remote for the camera. Alright, so let's throw some light now. Okay guys, so I'm standing behind the camera. I'm going to try to reach out and touch the mountain in the distance here, so bear with me here. Okay, so we are moonlight mode. You're not going to see anything on the camera, at least. I can see a couple feet in front of me with this once I let my eyes adjust to that light. But let's go ahead and kick it into low. So half click. It's going to go ahead and illuminate an area down below. I'm going to pan you guys down so you can see. Let this camera focus. Okay, now we are focused on the ground. Tilt you guys back up. In the distance there is a mountain where you can see the cars going. Kick it into medium mode here, half click. Okay, now you can see more light output, so we've got the brush here, little trail, mountains over here. So we do have a fire burning in the background, so it is a little hazy, lots of dust blowing around, but this is plenty of light here. So we'll kick it up in the next mode. Got high, This is plenty of light here, as you can see. Still not really illuminating the mountain behind it. I am seeing dust particles flying across. So we'll kick it into turbo here. Another half click. That's turbo mode. It's just like daylight.